A thrilling game here in Portland. A little bit of everything. We saw a great performance from Damian Lillard. 60 points, ties Bernard King's record for the most ever scored against the Nets in a game in franchise history. Yet the Nets win the game, a game they really needed to have here to start the West Coast trip.
You want to set the tone in the right way, and I think from the start of the game to the finish, you said different things. We saw early on the Nets team playing really good defense and playing and rotating in a way that we hadn't necessarily seen in the early part of the year. They limited their turnovers. They took care of that issue, and a player like Spencer Dinwiddie, who was still trying to figure out ways to get things going offensively on the year, it was nice to see him really go off. And more than anything for this Nets team as they continue to work to come together, how do you learn how to win together? And it feels like they're starting to understand the decision-making, the execution at the end of games to really become a team that can close out games.
Yeah, and they lost that lead late in the fourth quarter, and they found a way to get it back and to win. Great performance by Spencer Dinwiddie in the third quarter when the Nets were really struggling. Dinwiddie came out. He would finish this game with 34 points. I thought Joe Harris, he was quiet all night. You know, he's from nearby in Chelan, Washington. Comes into the fourth quarter, makes 2 threes were huge when the Nets needed it.
And that's the thing about this team, and we're starting to see them all come together. Kyrie Irving facilitating, deciding when to take the shots that he needs to. Some big-time buckets down the stretch and throughout the course of the game, but also dishing it off. And it was Joe Harris who knocked down some timely baskets. Karis LeVert had some big buckets. And then Jared Allen, the way in which he was able to shore things up on the inside, rim protect with DeAndre Jordan out, Nicholas Claxton coming in, bringing a ton of energy. It really was a circumstance where you look at every player that stepped onto the floor, contributed in some way in a timely manner.
That is something you mentioned, Nicholas Claxton, something Net fans will be excited about, coming in with DeAndre Jordan out of the lineup, got a chance to play. And I think the best thing you could say about a rookie when he comes in for the first time is he looked like he belonged.